Hello traders. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. For those of you who are new to us, we are the TSTW 24 traders, and our website is www.stochastic-macd.com. For all trade, we use the 5% money management rules and apply stop loss in all trade. This video is for educational purposes only. Is neither a solicitation or an offer to buy or sell any financial instrument. It is primarily for the TSTW 24 traders. Okay, this is very important. Do not use this video as a buy or sell signal. Very important. Okay, very important. Okay. Now the title of this video is about the London session. Okay, talking about day trading. Okay. Yesterday we posted a video when we were talking about the New York session. This time we are posting a video about the London session. The London session will start at 8 a.m. London time. That is exactly at 3 a.m. Eastern time. And most of our friend Americans will be sleeping, except the forex traders that are night owls will be fully awake for the London session. I know that for sure. Alright, but those who are trading stock will be sleeping nicely, but the forex traders, I know for sure, at 3 a.m. Eastern time, they are fully awake, watching, the London session. As you can see, I draw the yellow line here. This is the London session right here, As I'm speaking to you now, the time in London is 19 minutes past 2 p.m. That's 19 minutes past 9 Eastern time, so exactly in 11 minutes, New York will be open, and I have the line ready here, the yellow line, the second yellow line here. This is the starting point for the New York session, as I explained to you yesterday. I don't want to go too much into that, but if you want to know more about the New York session, you can go and watch the video at www.youtube.com/Georgetrio. Now you can see here, I put the first yellow line. That's the London session has started here. As I explained to you, for day trading purposes, we'll do +2. So London is open at 8 a.m. London time, plus 2 hours. That's 10 a.m. London time. For New York, +2 will be at 5 a.m. Eastern time. That's the red line here. And then we know that the gap period is between this session here, until New York is open. In fact, the gap period is from the 2 hours up to New York open. In fact, that's the gap session, because there are news released around 1:30 p.m. London time. 1:30 p.m. London time. That's 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Usually you see a lot of news, and also the future market, blah blah blah, talking about the New York about to open. So you will give yourself the first 2 hours as London did open to take your money before it is too late. And in that 2 hours you are trading like a professional trader. As always, just paying attention to the price itself, instead of spending most of your time watching the stochastic, the RSI, and all the blah blah blah. You start drawing line on your chart, ladies and gentlemen. We are on a 30-minute chart of the Euro USD. This strategy is valid for stock, for E-mini. A lot of day traders contact me, and I know that it takes time and practice that for day trader to achieve consistent winning trade. If you are not achieving consistent winning trade, it means that you are making a wrong decision. Just be fully responsible for it, and go back to the blackboard, so to speak. So London did open here, and we have our line ready, or you can draw also a resistance level here, showing traders how to prepare themselves for day trading. There is another video that we did a preparation for day trading that you can check also on our channel, Georgetrio channel. And this is for us, but it's applicable for all the financial instruments. So the price before London open, there was this high. This is the previous high, and we have a resistance there, so we draw a line there. Watching the previous high, ladies and gentlemen. This is a serious matter. Professional watching. This is the previous high. On the 30-minute chart, price London is open exactly on the year. Price went above it, the previous high. So we are watching this level. Price retested it right here as London opens here. So one will expect the price to continue the movement to the upside. But look what's happened. After retesting it, if you just buy like an old-fashioned trader, you will lose. The price returned back below the previous high. Why? In fact, this 30-minute candle, you wait for it, and it closed below it. But it's not easy trade, but I know TSTW24 trader, TSTW1SS008 trader will see clearly that this is a sell signal, they will see, Okay, so but it's not easy because there is a support level in this zone. Okay, so when you are entering this type of trade, you'll be very careful because you know that, all right, it's a signal to sell, but there is a support right in front of me. So you are managing, you keep your eyes on it. If your mother call you that time, you don't pick up the phone, you say sorry to your mother later on, because you know that when you are entering the trade, it's not enough room for the price to move. The price can turn around at this black line here, but it did work perfectly. And here the 2 hours was ringing here, so not much happening in the 2 hours. But as you can see, for some of traders that are stubborn, they have to move their stop loss to break even. Okay, if they want to let it run to the gap period, so they move their stop loss to break even, they manage their trend and they let it run. And this is a news driven blah blah blah. You check, okay, you go to www.stochasticmarket.com, you click on economy calendar, okay, and you check the economy news. I don't want to talk about news today, so you know exactly what is happening and what the news is about to take place. Is all congestion first, and then as soon as the news is driven, it boom, you see it went down. Okay, as I'm speaking to you now, exactly in 6 minutes time, New York will be open, and this is the yellow line ready for the New York session. To summarize quickly, the market is about to open. You draw all your line. We draw the line for the time the market is open, plus 2 hours. You have the line ready. You measure your gap period, which is this session here, 2 hours, and then until New York is open. New York is about to open here. You see right here, the line is here, plus 2 hours. That's the second red line here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me highlight this for you, so I'm not talking to myself, so everything become clear to everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, so we see now. Okay, we see now. Okay, it's clearer now. So New York will open soon. This is the yellow line ready here for the New York opening time, and plus 2 hours. That's the second red line here. The turquoise line, as you can see, this is London closing time, as I explained to you last time, talking about the New York session. Okay, all right, and the white line here. Okay, okay, this one here, this is the gap period for New York session. Okay, so plus 2 hours. London is closing on the turquoise, the first turquoise here, that's the London closing time. The red one is the plus the 2 hours. So the gap period is this session here for New York. Okay, this is the gap period. So you map it ready, checking the clock, which is the last indicator that a lot of traders are neglecting. Okay, you want to do it and do it properly. Okay, do it properly. Okay, right now this is the gap period. So we map it, we map everything ready for New York now. And the second turquoise line with a vertical line here, this is the closing time for the New York. So during the gap period, we usually say fake signal, and not much is taking place because most professionals will remain in the market day trader. Most professional day trader will remain in the market for 2 hours, and after the gap period, you see the bond trader coming to the market. We know also about the first hours of the market, that is the broker's time, and the last hour, okay, of the market also is the broker's, okay, time when they fill orders for their investor. Okay, so I hope you find this video also useful, talking about the London session. Okay, London will open at 8 a.m. London time, that's 3 a.m. Eastern time, and London will close at 5 p.m. okay, 5 p.m. okay, London time, that's at 12 p.m. Eastern time, which is okay, this line here, the turquoise one, the first turquoise one here. New York will open at 9:30 Eastern time, that's 2:30 p.m. London time, and we close at 9 okay p.m. London time. Okay, 9 p.m. London time, that's a 4 p.m. There is a correction in the first video regarding the New York session when I was saying to you that 9 p.m. London time is 5 okay p.m. Eastern time. That's completely wrong. The 9 p.m. London time, that's a 4 p.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. not 5 p.m. okay, so right here, so you map it ready. So New York is about to open. Okay, you have your line, you will draw again your line as I explained to you. You draw your trend line. So New York is about to open now. So what we will do, we start drawing again our trend line, ladies and gentlemen, the same thing. So you have your line ready. Okay, this waiting for New York to open. I'm going to call out that white again. You see, this is our trend line now for the New York session, and if the price remain below that white line, we will give priority to sell signal. It's just simple. It's just simple. Okay, the price now approaching a support zone, but as I explained to you, we want the euro to continue steadily but gradually, talking about the video that I titled the range euro last time. Okay, I don't want the video to be too long, so I don't want to dwell on this. So I hope you understand the London session and that you will make a better trading decision. Okay, thank you for watching, and we will speak to you very soon. We are the TSTW 24 traders.